Today, we're venturing into the world's most remote countries, places where silence rules, nature dominates, and solitude is the ultimate test. Our journey begins in Mongolia, a country often called the land of the eternal blue sky. Here, the sky seems to stretch on forever, a brilliant canvas of blue that watches over everything below. Mongolia is a place where nature reigns supreme, and the landscape is as wild and untamed as it was centuries ago. Endless grasslands roll out beneath this vast sky, creating a sense of infinite space and freedom. The steppe is a sea of green in summer, golden in autumn, and always breathtaking in its sheer scale. The wind whispers through the tall grasses, carrying with it the stories of generations past. With just 2 people per square kilometer, Mongolia is one of the most sparsely populated countries on Earth. You can travel for days across these open plains without seeing another soul. Your only companions, the distant mountains and the endless sky above. The silence here is profound, broken only by the sound of your footsteps or the call of a distant bird. Survival in this vast land means embracing the nomadic spirit. For centuries, Mongolian families have lived in gurs, portable, round tents that can be packed up and moved with the seasons. Life here is about reading the weather, understanding the land, and adapting to whatever nature brings. The Mongolian horse is more than just a means of transport. It's a symbol of freedom and resilience. These hardy animals are perfectly adapted to the harsh climate, able to travel long distances across the steppe. Riding across the plains on horseback, you feel a connection to the ancient traditions that still shape life here. The solitude of Mongolia is both a challenge and a gift. It tests your resilience and self-reliance, pushing you to discover strengths you never knew you had. Alone in this immense landscape, you learn to trust yourself and find peace in the quiet. When night falls, the sky transforms into a dazzling display of stars. With no city lights to dim their brilliance, the Milky Way stretches overhead in a breathtaking arc. Lying beneath this endless sky, you're reminded of how small you are in the universe, yet how alive you can feel in this moment. Mongolia's freedom is raw and absolute. It strips away the noise of modern life, leaving you with a sense of clarity and wonder. The experience changes you, opening your heart to the beauty of simplicity and the power of nature. Could you thrive in this land of endless horizons, where the sky is your only limit and every day is an adventure waiting to unfold? Our journey now takes us to Namibia, a land defined by the ancient Namib Desert, one of the oldest and most mysterious deserts on Earth. Here, endless waves of red sand stretch to the horizon, sculpted by wind and time into breathtaking dunes that glow at sunrise and sunset. Along the haunting Skeleton Coast, fog rolls in from the Atlantic, shrouding shipwrecks and bleached whale bones in an eerie silence. This coastline is both beautiful and treacherous, earning its name from the many vessels claimed by its shifting sands and unpredictable currents. With just over 3 people per square kilometer, the Namib is one of the most sparsely populated places on the planet. Here, silence isn't just the absence of sound, it's a living, breathing presence that envelops you, making every footstep echo with significance. Life here is a daily struggle for survival. Every creature, from the mighty desert-adapted elephant to the nimble oryx, must master the art of finding water in a land where rain is a rare blessing and every drop is precious. The Sand People, among the world's oldest cultures, have learned to read the desert like an open book. Their deep knowledge of animal tracks, plants, and the shifting sands is a testament to human resilience and ingenuity. The Namib's extremes are humbling, scorching days that test your endurance, and nights so clear and star-filled they seem to reveal the very soul of the universe. Here, the desert strips you down to your essentials, forcing you to confront your own limits. Exploring Namibia is more than a physical journey, it's a spiritual challenge. The isolation is so profound, it feels almost otherworldly, yet the reward is immense. Surreal landscapes like Deadvley, where ancient trees stand frozen in time against a backdrop of orange dunes. And in this harsh environment, you'll encounter wildlife, found nowhere else on Earth. Creatures perfectly adapted to thrive where few others can survive. So, would you have the courage to face the desert's ultimate test, to discover the soul of the Namib for yourself? We fly north to Iceland, a land of volcanoes, glaciers, and wild, empty frontiers. Most people live in Reykjavik. The rest is untamed wilderness. The unpredictable weather and long, dark winters test your mental strength. In the highlands, you need skill and respect for nature. One wrong move can be dangerous, but the payoff is magical. Northern lights hidden hot springs and ice caves. Iceland's solitude is filled with primal energy and beauty. Could you handle the fire and ice? Australia's outback is a vast, red wilderness larger than Western Europe, yet nearly empty. Surviving here means mastering the land, finding water, reading the weather, and respecting the heat. Aboriginal peoples have thrived here for millennia, their knowledge essential for survival. Driving endless roads, you'll see more stars than people. The outback demands preparation and respect, but rewards with freedom and ancient wonders. It's a place where solitude is powerful and unforgettable. Would you brave the heart of Australia? Greenland is the world's largest island, covered mostly by ice and home to just 56,000 people. Outside tiny coastal settlements, it's pure wilderness. No roads, just ice, rock, and silence. The Inuit people survive by reading the land and sea, their skills honed over generations. Adventures here mean kayaking among icebergs or dog sledding across frozen fjords. The cold and isolation are absolute, but the beauty is humbling. Greenland is a journey to the edge of civilization. Could you endure its icy solitude? In Suriname, over 90% is untouched Amazon rainforest, one of the world's least explored places. The jungle is dense, humid, and alive with sound. Navigation is nearly impossible without a guide. Indigenous communities teach survival, what to eat, how to move, and how to listen to the forest. Here, loneliness means being overwhelmed by life, not emptiness. It's a journey for true adventurers, deep into the Amazon's green heart. Would you lose yourself in this living labyrinth? Botswana's Kalahari Desert and Okavango Delta offer vast, wild solitude. The silence across salt pans is absolute, the scale immense. Survival depends on water and self-sufficiency. Much of the land is only accessible by 4x4. Camping among elephants and lions, you're part of the ecosystem. Botswana's loneliness is ancient and alive, shared with the wild. Are you ready for the Great Thirstland? Canada's north is a realm of endless forests, lakes, and tundra. Immense, empty, and wild. Communities are tiny and remote, accessible only by air. Survival here means mastering the land, from canoeing to building shelters in snow. Indigenous knowledge is vital for life in this harsh wilderness. The solitude is crisp and pure, a silence broken only by nature. Would you answer the call of the Great White North? Guyana is a hidden world of rainforest and rivers, a place where nature still reigns supreme and the wild remains untamed. Here, the landscape stretches endlessly, painted in deep greens and winding blues, with thick jungle canopies sheltering secrets that have lasted for centuries. In this remote land, most journeys happen by boat gliding along muddy rivers, or by bush planes soaring above the treetops, touching down on rugged airstrips carved from the forest. Roads are rare, and the only way in or out is often by water or air. Once you leave the coast behind, you're truly cut off from the outside world. No roads, no cell signal, just endless jungle stretching in every direction. The silence is broken only by the calls of distant birds and the rustle of leaves underfoot. Amerindian guides, whose ancestors have called this land home for generations, lead you deep into the forest. They share their knowledge of medicinal plants, point out hidden wildlife, and guide you to breathtaking sights like the mighty Kayatur Falls. Staying in remote eco-lodges, you experience the forest's rhythms firsthand, far from the noise of modern life. At night, the jungle comes alive with a chorus of sounds: frogs, insects, and the distant roar of waterfalls. Sitting on a porch, surrounded by darkness and the hum of life, you feel the true pulse of the rainforest. Guyana's solitude is deep and green, a vast, unbroken wilderness that feels both ancient and untouched. The Amazon's power envelops you, its rivers winding through the heart of the jungle, its mysteries waiting to be discovered by those willing to venture off the beaten path. Would you explore this forgotten land, where adventure and wonder still await around every bend in the river and every shadow beneath the trees? Libya's Sahara is one of Earth's most extreme deserts, over 90% emptiness. The silence is total, the scale overwhelming, and survival is a battle against sun and sand. The Tuareg people are legendary desert navigators, their knowledge vital for life here. Hidden in the desert are ancient rock art and surreal landscapes. Libya's loneliness is the silence of eternity, a forgotten world of heat and emptiness. Would you dare to cross the Sahara? These 10 journeys reveal the world's loneliest places, lands that test and transform us. In a noisy world, solitude is a rare strength. Which country calls to you? Where would you test your limits? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and never stop exploring.